Hello and congratulations on being close to the close of week 1 of AC1110 Accounting Fundamentals. Week 1 where we have discussed what accounting is, the objectives of accounting, concepts of accounting, and terminology related to accounting, including the concept of the double entry accounting system and the accounting equation. Remember that everything from the discussion on down, that's what we need to get done. The discussion forums are worth 21% of the grade, huge piece of the grade, highly recommend we shoot for getting 100% of the 21% related to discussion posts. To get 100% of that 21%, we need to have at least 4 posts. Remember that is the minimum. If we have less than great posts, we're probably not going to get there with the minimum of 4 posts, and therefore I highly recommend posting more than 4 times. Remember that the discussion forums accumulate upwards. And therefore, if we don't get there with the minimum of 4, we can get there with more posts. Also note that we have to add content to a post. It has to have a post that's going to be related to accounting content. If we copy and paste anything from Google or something like that, that's okay. But to really get credit on it, we also need to, 1, reference it, make sure we're not plagiarizing, and 2, put it in your own words and or critique it, whether you think it's correct or not, or ask questions on it. Some other content like that would be necessary to pick up points and get credit in posts such as that. When we comment to other people's posts, remember that it is good to compliment the post that has been written by another student, but in order to get credit on the post, we also need to add new content in terms of accounting terminology as well. We then have all the assignments, homework, and quizzes. Most of this work will be done up here in McGraw-Hill's Connect, but although most of it is done up here in McGraw-Hill's Connect, it's not all listed up here in McGraw-Hill's Connect, and although it's not all done down here in Moodle Rooms, most of it not here, it is all listed here in Moodle Rooms. So you want to be down here, you want to make sure you're going down here and checking everything off and making sure that you have completed all the assignments, whether those assignments are being done within McGraw-Hill's Connect or within Moodle Rooms. In particular, you're going to have one assignment here, which is called a Moodle Rooms assignment, which will be done in Moodle Rooms, and you want to make sure you go into this one. We've updated the instructions just to be a little bit more detailed, and you've got some instructional videos which are also on the links to the Excel tab, but you got to click here, download that Excel worksheet, work the problem, and then upload it back to this area. Going to go back to the cookie trail up top, back to week 1, the current week that we are closing out. Remember that everything is going to be due by Sunday, but the quizzes in particular, we don't have much leeway to do late work. We can't pick up late work unless there's unusual circumstance, in which case we take that on a case-by-case basis. Whereas the homework and the assignments, we often have more time and more ability to accept late work. Therefore, if you run into a time constraint, take the quiz, make sure you pick up some points. 10% better than a 0 on the quiz. We don't want to get a 0 on the quiz. And so take it even if you're not feeling totally prepared for it, and then go back and see if it's possible to pick up any homework and assignment late work if you run into a time constraint in order to pick up the most credit, knowing that anything done late will be marked down in accordance with Charter College policies. Gradebook is going to be over on the left side. I have until Wednesday following the close of the week to update the gradebook. I'm going to try to get it done Tuesday around noon. Therefore, Tuesday around noon, you're going to want to go into the gradebook. Make sure it is then populated in accordance with what you know it should be populated as, because we've been following it along, doing all the work in McGraw-Hill's Connect as well as the Moodle Rooms work, and then checking everything off within Moodle Rooms, and therefore have a good idea what the gradebook should look like. And then I'll go in there and I'll populate it, meaning we're going to move over anything done in McGraw-Hill's system to Connect and update any Moodle Rooms assignments, and everything will then be in Moodle Rooms for week 1. This will be your master gradebook, and if there's any questions or any problems on it, let me know after that time period, and we will take a look at that. If anything changes from a dash to a 0, that would be an indication that it has been created, has not yet been done, and you want to see if you can pick up any late work for those assignments. That's going to be it for week 1, so congratulations on being close to the close of week 1.